What up? What up? It is Derby week, and I am stoked. I'm excited. I don't care what the weather says.
Me neither.
I'm gonna go catch some fish on Saturday. What's up, Trey?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, I've heard people all week. My small little fringe group that I have, constantly just talking about how the rain and all. I'm like, send it, bro, because if everybody sucks, I'm not gonna suck that bad, right? I would like it to be tough. That way, I might have a chance. If they're just hammering them and everybody's catching them, I'm always right there, right around 26. But you know what? If nobody catches them, and I might catch a couple, hell, I might squeak into like top 15 for the once.
Might cut a check, huh?
Might. I
Well,
ain't shooting that high. I'm just trying to go top 15, bro.
man, you gotta cut a check, bro. Yeah, if it's anything like Pomme in the past, we should see a hailstorm. We should see one of our kayakers go viral. We should see. We'll probably see it all this weekend, knowing
Yeah.
it's Derby week.
Put up like 90 inches within the first hour while it's still lightning.
Yeah,
I will say Pomme Terre is sitting right now at 839.56. It's just 0.56 above regular pool. So I know we're getting some more rain, but I don't think it's going to raise drastically. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it is. Is it going to be raining a little bit on Saturday? Yeah, it is. But it is what it is.
yeah, I'm excited. I know last year we ended up at Hickory Ridge, and we're actually going to talk to Trent from there. That's where our check-in's going to be in, and we'll talk to him a little bit about what they have available, and that way people are still looking for a spot to stay and whatnot. But that was a great little location. It was pretty cool seeing all the kayak mafia roll in. Um, Real quick before we get into it, let me go over some stuff that Josh said I need to make some announcements. Reminder: next week is the All American Kayak Series down on Lake Fork. So if you're looking to travel, we just watched the classic go down on Lake Fork and saw some big bags. So if you guys are looking to travel a little bit, All American Lake Fork next weekend. It's 1 day event, just Saturday. So if you want to make the trek down, I think for me it's like 6 or 7 hours, but I'll be down there. I know Inky's going to be there, Stony. I think Marty's coming down from Nebraska. So I'm sure there'll be some more guys out there. Josh wanted me to remind you guys, don't forget about your safety light, your white light. Make sure it's up. I think it's like 36 inches off the deck, 24 inches, something like that. He's got that posted on there. Make sure you guys are aware of that when launching before light. He will have t-shirts there as well. So if you guys still looking to get your t-shirts, they're $20. Josh will have them there. And then if you did not get your decals from your swag pack, from those first 100 that signed up, we'll have those as well. So but let's get into it. Let's bring in we're going to talk to Brian
And we
first
will
with the
have a
Roman
giveaway, so
Carnival.
pay attention, guys. We will have a giveaway tonight. Um, so
Don't So make sure to be listening, tuning in, get on there, make some comments. So just pay attention. But Brian, man, what's up, man? We're gonna start out with you. Just tell us about the Roman Carnival. Tell us. I know you fished some kayak tournaments with us and whatnot, but just tell us about what you got going on, man.
Well, I started my food truck about a year ago, in Springfield, Missouri, and I didn't want to be boxed in as like he's like a taco truck or a burger truck or anything along those lines. I wanted everybody to be like, hey, his food is good, all of it, So I try to put out a different menu that people are going to enjoy, with several different things on it. Like we do red velvet chicken and waffles that we sell a lot of, a couple smash burgers, pork belly tacos. Like we do several things that are really delicious. So I'm excited to get out and share my culinary experience with you guys. Last time I came and cooked, I believe it was at Stockton, and I don't believe there was an ounce of food left. I think you guys ran through it all.
Did you did you also do like the chicken wings one year at the
I did.
championship? Yeah, I remember
Oh,
those.
really?
Those were good. Were those you?
Uh, I was gonna say I did chicken wings at Stockton. I remember I did chicken
Maybe it
wings
was
there,
Stockton.
and
Yeah,
like I
man.
said, I did about 100 wings, and they all went. So I was happy with it. A couple of the guys told me how much they enjoyed it, so it's enough to keep me coming back. I get out and try to support the Moyak guys when I have the time to do it. Been part of it for a while now. So I just appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to highlight my business with you guys.
Have you always loved cooking?
I have. My grandma. I have a really big family. My grandma had 17 kids. So she would teach me from a youngster how to like make biscuits from scratch and stuff, and it kind of just stuck with me. And now I'm the executive chef for a Cuban restaurant called La Habana Vieja. It's on Commercial Street in Springfield.
Okay.
If you guys are ever in the area, come check it out. I'll hook you guys up with some appetizers or something.
So speaking of that, if I got a quick question, fun question for you. So if you had a group party of 10 people and you have to pick, you have to cook a main course meal and a dessert. This is your go-to. You have to impress these 10 people with this one meal and this one dessert that you're going to cook. What are you choosing? Well, what's going to be your go-to?
Let's see. I would probably do some form of steak or fish, because you could make them really flavorful with a rice or a vegetable to go with that. Maybe a glaze for the steak or salmon. And then for dessert, let's see. I would probably choose to do like a triple berry smoked cobbler or something along
That's
those lines with homemade ice cream. To pair with it, especially with it being in the spring, summertime now. People like the ice creams and the gelatos and stuff along those lines. So, hey, who knows? Maybe at one of these tournaments, I'll whip up some of that to bring with me. And you guys can tell me how you like it.
yeah. And I think he mentioned it, guys. If you guys are out there listening, man, drop a comment. Drop a comment. Let us know what you guys would like to see when it comes to food at one of the awards. This is definitely not going to be, this isn't the first time we've had carnivore here, and it's definitely not going to be the last. So drop some
Correct.
food. Give us some ideas on what this man can make us. 'Cause
Yeah, and
I'm excited to do it.
I'll do my best to make it happen. On those comments. I'll get on and check them, and whatever people are hitting the most on, I'll make that happen for us at the Stockton tournament.
Brian, with your food truck, is it like, are you constantly moving around, or are you at a general location, or how's that work, man?
I do a lot of like catering and events because that's easier here in Springfield to try to find somewhere to set up at. But I do set up at Macadoodles on Independence some on the weekends. Um, so like one Saturday a month, I'll try to do breakfast. Like a breakfast menu for Saturday morning. Um, but you can find on my Facebook page where I'm usually posted up, and that's the Roaming Carnivore on Facebook. If you guys look it up, I'll usually post a link or a picture or something where I'm going to be set up at for the day. You know.
Fun fact about Macadoodles: when I got young, when I got out of prison, we were driving. Dude was like, "Where do you want to eat at?" And I'm like, "Man, that place right there looks really good, Macadoodles." So come to find out, that ain't a restaurant; it's a liquor store. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, we probably can't go in there, Trey." I'm like, "Dang, but I thought it was a restaurant, man. I thought it was a restaurant."
Right. I see how that could be confusing just driving past
It
one if
looks
you've
like
never
it,
seen
dude. It
one.
looks like
It
it.
does. It does, man. So yeah, that's a really great story to pair with Macadoodles. I'll have to tell my friend about that works up there. He'll get a good laugh out of that.
And if they're eating breakfast at Macadoodles, man, maybe they need to talk to you about something else too. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Right,
deep.
right. Hey, they get a good crowd. I don't know how it is in the other ones here around town, but up here in Springfield, they get a good crowd on Saturdays, man. They get a good turnout there. It's actually kind of eye opening.
Saturday morning, they're trying to turn up.
Yeah, yeah. Getting all their stuff ready for the afternoon. I hope. I hope that's not going on at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Well, dude, we're
So
excited
yeah,
to see you at Stockton and Bull Shoals. Thank you again for real for being a part of this
yeah.
and showing support. And are you gonna fish any derbies this year, or you got any plans for that?
I will be at I'm gonna fish in the morning at the Stockton and Bull Shoals, and then I will be at the Ellie Bowman Memorial Tournament those guys have been friends of mine since I was about 15 years old. So I'm gonna show up just to support them and fish and see how it goes. I think my best finish I ever got in the Moyak actually tied with Booth at Stockton one year for like eighth or ninth place, somewhere along those lines. But it was one of my first couple of tournaments, so I was all nervous as all get out, and just happened to get on the fish that morning. And I actually think I would have finished higher, but I got penalized on a fish. To be honest, it took like an inch or something like that off my fish for its mouth being open too far. So that was an experience. I remember getting this number kept calling my phone when I was on the water. I was like, I don't know who this is, and I answered it, and it was the tournament director telling me that I was being penalized for the fish's mouth being open too far. So that was a learning experience for me.
That never happens in tournaments, right? Happened to me at
I
the
was
last
like,
one.
it happened to you at the last one. Oh no.
Yeah.
It happened to me at the last one.
I was still fortunate to be ahead enough to still win it, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say anything else. So
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah. But seriously, Brian, really appreciate it. Guys, if you guys are looking for, maybe seeing him outside of an event, I did drop his link to his Facebook page on the Moyak page, so you guys can get on there and check it out. Go give him a follow, give him a like. But seriously, looking forward to Stockton and Bull Shoals, seeing you there. Hey, and if you're on the fish at Stockton, bro, like if dinner's late, it's no big deal, bro. I ain't gonna be mad
Heard
at
that. That's fair. I'll try to be as punctual as I can with it.
Well, seriously, man, if you want to hang out and stay on here we're going to talk to Trent about Hickory Ridge, or if you want to pop off, that's totally up to you. But seriously, man, looking forward to it. And hopefully we'll see you out there, at a couple different events.
I appreciate the support and the format that you guys give me to be able to promote my business. It means a lot to me.
Oh, absolutely, man. We appreciate it as well, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know Josh Booth thinks the world of you, man. So, it's
cool. Booth is awesome. I've been communicating with him since the first day I started fishing. I don't know if you guys know who Richie Moe is, the swim bait slinger, but him and Booth were the first two guys I connected with on here, and they've been a great help with me when it comes to fishing those tournaments.
He called him the swim bait slinger.
Yeah, that's what I always remember him as. Yeah, you guys take it easy. I'm gonna watch you guys for a second, and I appreciate it, man. And I look forward to hanging out with all you guys after those tournaments.
Absolutely, can't wait, man. Really appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Well, for the awards, we'll be at Hickory Ridge. We got Trent here. Now, I know Trent, originally I think it was supposed to be Jason on here, but
I'm here too. These are on next.
Hey, he's a little less camera shy, huh?
Yeah.
I know last year it was a joy being out there. You guys have a great facility. I know I was just there for check-in, but I'm sure you guys have so much more to offer than just our check-in venue.
Yep. No, it's we're glad to host it and glad that we can put it on for you guys.
So how many cabins do you guys offer? So like, let's say you guys are just completely no one's there. So how many buildings do you guys? How many guys could you cater to from like that first person to the last person?
Yeah, we have 17 cabins that we rent out by the night, weekend, nightly rentals, and then we also have overnight stays. Like if you have an RV. That we offer 50 amp, 30 amp with full hookups, water, sewer, and electric. So all the rooms have kitchens with all the necessities.
As far as like availability for this weekend, guys coming down, maybe they decide they want to crash there Saturday night or maybe come in Friday late. How do we get a hold of you guys? What's the best way to get in touch with you guys if they want to reserve something?
Yep, basically you just would call the call the Hickory Ridge number here, the 417 number, and it rings right to our cell phones, and we can get you booked up if that ever comes across, or even in the future, if you're out in this area and you want to fish Pomme and need a place to stay. So yeah, as long as there's availability, like this early in the year, there's availabilities right now. So
I'm probably going to get in trouble for this one. Somebody's going to text me and be like, man, why are you talking about that ramp? But, you guys had said last time you guys are not really big on, boats using your ramp and stuff like that, but you don't mind kayaks using your ramp. I remember that was a conversation me and Jessica had last time. Is that still accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate. And we're not like, we don't get mad about boats, but what we have called Highway 83 Marina here, which is a working marina. So like, a lot of times we're using that to put boats in to take them out for test drives and stuff. And we have people, blocking the ramp for hours at a time, so that doesn't work very well. But basically on the weekends, it's also, we have a lot of campers and they're using the boat ramp for their, put their boats in too, or renting slips and boat slips and stuff. But kayaks, there's no issue there. It's pretty fast,
Well, if a kayak had a trailer, is there a certain place you would want them to park, like once they launch their kayak?
Yeah, that's down here, right down there by the boat dock, so you don't have to walk very far. So yeah, anywhere in there, just so you're not blocking the ramp or anything, so you can back a pontoon down there real nice and easy, if we had to. So.
And I know we talked about this before, but I love talking about it because I kind of found out about it. And it's kind of bittersweet for me because you guys were kind of like, I love this place. And, I didn't find this place anywhere, but just looking. And now I've been staying with you guys for a couple of years. And it's cool how, like, when you guys come have breakfast on your dock on Sundays, which isn't open now, but will. And I encourage you guys that are looking for just a summer vacation spot. This is not just a spot for you to go when we have tournaments at Pomme de Terre. Once you guys get there, this is a place that you're going to always want to come back to, because what can I tell you with these three people? We can't see Jessica, but I know she's there because I just heard her say something. Is that they become kind of like your family. And speaking of family, they have family that's with us. So if you guys know, we're, like we talked about earlier, in the midst of some royalty here. This is Lance Burris's family. I believe you're his uncle and nephew and aunt.
Yep.
And I know they're super proud. My dog has my sleeve. Super proud that Lance is somebody that we're super proud of at Moyak, because he just got back from the Bassmasters again, walked the stage with the top 10. And I think we had a conversation last year when we had talked about plans going back to the Bassmasters. And I think it was me and Christian Blaine were telling you guys, man, it's a very real possibility that he will win it. And, top 10 this year, but I believe that dude will win it within the next 5 years. And that's my prediction. But yeah, it's just cool how it just comes full circle.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that. He's a heck of a fisherman. So,
can you tell us where he's launching at? No, I'm just kidding.
I wish I knew. I don't know.
Do you guys get to fish Pomme quite a bit, or do you guys do a lot of any fishing out there?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's the joy of working here. This is our job. This is where we live, and this is where we play. So it's pretty nice.
You guys been
I
out
will
fishing
say,
lately at all?
Jonathan, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I will say we need to keep Robert Swearinger away from their dock, because isn't he like the trash pot king? And they have like a family. I mean, not even a family. Like, they have like 100 carp the size of my dog around their dock. And if we let Rob know that, he's going to be down there trying to catch one of them deals and bringing it in the kayak. So, like, when I was first there, I was like, I grew up at Lake the Ozarks, and I always wanted to go swimming with him. It's kind of like Hillbilly's version of swimming with the dolphins, but it's swimming with the carp. Jessica told me I could not swim with the carp off the dock, so I did not do that.
Oh, that is funny. Yeah, there are a lot of carp there, and they're always hungry.
Have you guys been out on Pomme lately fishing?
Me and my brother did the other day, and we did all right. But with all this rain coming in, it might get pretty scared pretty quick.
Yeah, you guys were you guys crappie fishing, bass fishing?
We were crappie fishing. We didn't have our bass poles lined out in the boat, so we just grabbed what we could and went out and for a little bit and tried a few spots and seen how it went.
Yeah.
I think we got about 15 of them, but we had to fight for every single one of them.
There were some guys down over the weekend that were here, said that they went upriver a little bit, and it was like a 10-degree water temperature difference between up the river and like at our dock, like 64 degrees up there and 54 at our dock.
Noted.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
If you go up to that almost that very last ramp, there's usually 10 to 15 guys that'll launch up there at the river, and they'll just disperse from there. And I know last year there was probably like 3 or 4 that finished in the top 10 up there. So it's always pretty.
I don't know that they're going to do that this year. You think they're going to do that with the rain, John? I don't know that.
Gosh, I hope so. I hope it's a muddy mess up there for those guys.
Yeah, go up there.
I hope it's blown out and they can't see it.
Yes,
thing, but
yes, rain. That's what I'm saying. Rain.
Go
Keep
ahead.
them out of the river.
You guys go on the river. Go up there. I don't mind one bit because I'm going to be down there.
John's gonna be out there on 40-foot brush piles talking about yelp.
Yeah, I'm gonna find some deep water, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find some schooling fish is what I'm gonna go find.
What year did you guys start Hickory Ridge?
So Hickory Ridge has been around since the beginning of Pomme de Terre Lake. It actually used to be an orchard here. A tornado came, took it out, and then the lake, they decided to form the lake here, and that's when Hickory Ridge was built. And it's went through quite a few owners since then. Just a little bit how we came into it. We actually camped here for 10 years before we bought this place. And when we came into this place for 10 years, there's a lady that bought it called Betty Sue Roberts, and she actually saved Hickory Ridge because it was in foreclosure from a bank. And they were just looking for somebody to come and buy it and clean it up because it was very run down. And if it wasn't for her, she really kind of came in and that 10-year span built this place up, got people to come back and actually wanted to rent here and stay here. And so she saved it. And actually that's how we found it, because we came here with our camper and started camping here. And then, midway through her ownership, she started talking about selling it to us, and here we are. We're in our 4th year. We bought it on April 1st, 4 years ago, on April Fool's Day. So
what year was that?
21, I believe. Yeah. What? 21? 2021. Yep, that was our first year here of ownership.
That's awesome.
And since then both of our it was just Jessica and I, and then both my boys, Trent, and then my other son Billy, and he runs the shop, and Trent runs the boat rentals and everything here, really. So we're just family owned and family run. And actually, that Betty, the lady that we bought this place from, she's still a really good friend. She acts as a second mom to me, and she's still around and still has a lot of pride here. So that's kind of the rundown on Hickory Ridge.
Do you guys do any kayak rentals or anything like that?
We do not. We do tri-tune rentals, but that is something to look into. Is the kayak rental. We did have some paddle boats, our first year, but I spent most of my time going to get them. So, so that wasn't too fun. And then they would want to sink during the rains, and we got rid of those paddle boats. And so, yeah, kayaks would be a lot better. That is something to look into.
Well, Jason, if you're there Saturday, I'll come talk to you. I know a guy that sells and deals kayaks, so I'll come holler at you and see if we can't get you taken care of. And so Eco Fishing Shop is one of our primary sponsors for Moyak, and that's actually where I work as well. So we do primarily fishing kayaks, but we also I think we just got an order for like 12 kayaks that are going up to Montana to an outfitter up there, and they're doing rental stuff and all like that too. So we do a lot of that stuff. But if you even
carry like the basic, just slip and go. You ain't got to go spend thousands of dollars on a kayak. somebody like a hotel or like a resort like this that wanted, 5 or 10, basically kind of like the kayaks you see outside of, not so much Academy Sports or something, but you got a full line of them, Jonathan, that really fits a price point of anybody that wants them. So
yeah, absolutely. We actually took about 6 kayaks out to a marina out in Oklahoma, and what they did is they did 2 fishing ones with pedal drives, and they were going to charge those at a premium, like at a higher price, to rent those out for the day. But then they also did some super simple ones, just paddle ones, pedal drive ones, and yeah, you can. I mean, it's I think we got it figured out that how many rentals you need to actually get them paid off. So yeah, we'd love to help you guys out and share that you guys are helping us out. We help you guys out and take care of each other. It'd be really cool. I think last year there was like a little food truck trailer thing there. Is that right? Am I remembering right?
Yep, and that'd be my brother. That'd be Darren. And he'll be here all year just like he was last year, but it's not going to be till May when he starts. So
I see.
He's obviously not going to be here this round, but
yeah, I think Josh was talking about bringing some food, but I was curious if that was going to be there as well.
No, not this round. Wish he was, but he's in Hawaii, so I don't think there's any chance of getting him back.
So yeah, you guys are pretty centrally located for real. I mean, you're on the other arm, but I think for me, from when I'm where you guys are at, it takes me about 20 minutes to get to my ramp, and that's pretty much getting on that other side of the lake. But you guys are pretty much centrally located. So yeah, it's a great spot just to be able to have access to be able to get to different ramps on the lake. So
yeah, yep. Yeah, we're glad you found it. It's a good atmosphere when you guys are here. It's the atmosphere we want, here at Pomme de Terre and the resort. So, yeah, we're all for fun, and that's pretty neat when you can see all them coming in, so pretty neat atmosphere. I appreciate it.
What's your favorite restaurant in that area? If you had to pick one restaurant to go to, where are you going?
Rocco's.
Probably going to have to be Crappie Hole.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Crappie Hole, yeah. What did you say? You said something different. Did you say crappie?
Oh, there's a place up in Bolivar. They're actually getting closed down, but it's called Rocco's. It's a pizza place. They make like what is it? Oven fire or
brick oven fired pizza.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So, but yeah, I'd have to say the Crappie Hole for me.
I like Crappie Hole too.
Guys, seriously, really appreciate you guys coming on. Looking forward to seeing you guys this weekend. Guys, if you guys haven't secured a spot, look for, reach out to them, see what they have available. Love to, share, with them as well. So if you guys don't have a spot or whatever, do you guys have any just regular campsites if someone wanted to pitch a tent or something like that?
Yes. Yeah, we do.
So.
Yep, and we also do have 2 camping cabins, which is one step up from a tent, which is probably what you might want this weekend because of the rain. But it features a bed, air conditioning, heat, and TV. But no, that's all it is. It's a camping cabin, and I do have 2 of those. So, and they rent for $50 a night. That's with tax.
Wow, that's great.
It's not bad. So did you say you did have a couple availabilities this weekend other than the camping cabins, or are you pretty much booked up?
Nope, we do have availabilities.
A lot of these guys like to ramp camp, and with all the rain, they may be hollering at you guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get a couple calls. Guys not want to sit in their truck all night while it's raining. So I wouldn't be surprised if some guys reach out to y'all. So
yeah,
seriously. Really appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. We'll see you.
Trey, I got the perfect question for you to do your giveaway.
Oh, you got the question? I had the question. Okay, I'll let you do the question. I got the stuff. So tonight, guys, half ounce. This is speaking of this isn't the same one. I don't know what he was throwing, but I can say Chad Davison posted a video of Lake Fork. He barely caught that big one where he finally got it in the net. That was crazy in itself, that story with Marty Hughes. But it looked like he was using, this kind of fire crawl chatterbait deal. But we have a half ounce slobber knocker fire crawl. Guys, I will give you this at awards if you get this answer right.
What year was Hickory Ridge taken over by them. What year was it? They told us a year. Which one was it? Pay attention to the comments. Comment on there. We can wait till after this as well. But what year did they take over Hickory Ridge? Trey, how many inches are going to take this weekend?
86.
86 inches. 86 inches.
You're gonna
All
have
right,
to have 7. You're gonna have to have 78. You're gonna have to have between 78 and 86, in even to order to be in the top 7.
Sheesh. All right. The first one I saw was Trevor Fanning. Trevor Fanning. 2021 was the correct answer. Aaron
And
Gardner.
he will be at
2004.
Pomme. So these are for people that's only showing up at Pomme, guys.
Well, we'll see, and then we'll go to the next one. Those comments will be on there. So if you
Okay.
got a rebuttal, we can figure that out too. Oh man, I'm ready for Derby week. I'm ready for Derby weekend. Can't wait to
What
get
are
on the
you
water.
saying? I said 86. What's your number?
I'm gonna catch 93, and I'm gonna put it away
Damn!
early. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna have 93 about 10:30, and I'm gonna get off the water and go hang out at the.
If you
Hickory
really come
Ridge.
on, you would really, if you caught 93, you'd get off the water and stop fishing.
I caught. What did I catch it at KS, and I was off the water by noon.
What if it wasn't raining? Would you still get off?
If I had 93 inches, I'd get off the water early. I'd be like, I'm good.
Okay.
93
Just walk-
inches? You wouldn't get off the water?
I mean, just you don't want to fish at that point. Just go swimming or something.
No, no swimming. No, just head to the check-in. Just get everything set up.
You know what I was
What's
going
my
to have
chat?
tonight? I was going to have, and this is not because you're Hispanic, but I was going to have menudo, and I cannot find any good menudo, homie. Like, I know you're from Arizona. I think New Mexico, right, Jonathan?
New Mexico. It's not menudo. It's
Okay.
menudo,
Menudo.
not nudo.
I can't say it without spitting my teeth out, bro. My teeth ain't real, bro. Yeah. Anyways, I need to get some of that. So if you got the hookup, you know where to go. Lake of the Ozarks, somewhere where I can get some. I need some, bro.
There ain't no Mexicans out here.
There ain't.
Well, I've had a great time.
Always do.
Robert Swearingen. Live scope allowed for everyone except Dominguez. Okay.
Sounds fair.
All right, says the guy that wanted live scope a couple months ago.
Right.
Well, guys, can't wait to see you guys this weekend. Trey, you got anything else, man?
I don't, man.
It's gonna be a good time. Hickory Ridge is where check-in's at. Josh Booth is bringing some food. I think it's gonna be chilly, but who knows? He may pivot by then, knowing him. But seriously, appreciate you guys jumping on with us, and we will see y'all Saturday.
Peace.